I have this fear of going blind because my retina is literally hanging by a thread, and once that thread snaps, I'm gonna wake up and I'm not gonna see absolutely nothing. I'm not gonna be able to see my dog. I'm not gonna be able to see a sunset. I'm not gonna be able to create and edit my own stuff, and I'm not going to be able to go and outside and run by myself. And these are things that I've thought about. Before I go any further, the retina is that back part of your eye. It's the lens of your eye, and mine is detached, which means when a lens is kind of detached, what's gonna happen? A bunch of light is gonna go in through your eye, and it's gonna bother you, and a bunch of blood or is gonna collect blood tissue, scar tissue, and it's gonna block your lens. You're not gonna be able to see that well. You still have to live. You still have to pay bills. You still have to keep going, not for everybody else, but for yourself. So what do I have to do? I have to go out there and do my chores, vacuum the living room, which is like, what are you doing? But I have to get everything clean and tidy. And some people may say blind people don't clean, but you clean. You just have to follow a pattern and know where you're at all times. It's honestly pretty normal. I have to make the bed like any other person. Unmade bed is an unmade mind, and those thoughts are not the right ones to have in the morning. So that's how it starts. And that's where I have to be like, okay, life is continuing to go on. I still have to live my life to the fullest. I still have to try and survive and enjoy what I have. I have to, you know what, turn on a candle and set it down. Then I have to really convince myself and sit my butt down and search for jobs like any other person. But the most frustrating part is searching for jobs, and then you are getting rejected once, twice, 3 times, and it is the hardest thing in the world. You look at your resume and you think, what could I have done? What a person that could see gotten that interview, and that's where you start sabotaging yourself. Take those emotions and then channel them into something else. Okay, I'm gonna load the dishwasher and turn it on, and you have to use your blindness skills to do your chores. You have to feel the buttons, and which is great. That's why I love this dishwasher. You may not have your sight, you may not have your vision. Depends what disability you have. If you're watching this, you may not have something that you wish you had. You just have to enjoy the things that you do have. You just have to be grateful, because if you're not, you're gonna spiral down. I don't know who could help you at this point. You have to help yourself and adapt to this new change. Because I'm blind doesn't mean I don't cook. I think cooking is important. I think home cooked meals is important. Yeah, you do have all those beautiful, amazing delivery apps, and I am so grateful for them. But getting into the kitchen and learning how to make your ground beef, your rice, and just the process of putting all these spices together to make a delicious dish. Today I'm making a Korean barbecue beef bowl. I am so excited to get in there and make it, and just cutting some onions, throwing the ground beef in the skillet, hearing that sizzle, enjoying the smell and the sound of everything going on, and just knowing that I'm gonna eat something really healthy instead of eating something from outside, which is also enjoyable. But once the finished product is done, you'll be like, oh my god, I made that. Oh yeah, look at that. It was me, and I'm not always thinking like, oh my god, I'm blind and I made it. Like, I'm just living my life. Finding things is sometimes could be a challenge. It is difficult, but also fun. Like, especially if I'm with my boyfriend and we are lost together, I feel good because it's not just me, and we work together to figure out, okay, we're at the Embarcadero on the hunt for the ferry building. When we're navigating the mall, where is this store? Oh wait, it's not that way.
Is it up here?
Yes. Isn't it on the 3rd? And we have to figure it out, and we find it, and it's like, okay, cool, we can memorize where it is now and find it again. And every time we go somewhere new, we can't just look at something and find it. It might take certain amount of times. It might take asking. Maybe you'll find it until it's closed, which is kind of disappointing, but oh well. People say, oh my god, that's so amazing. It's not amazing if you're continuing to live this life that I live. It's not something that is amazing. It's just something that I have to do every single day. So how does it feel to be blind? There's its up, there's its downs, like any other person is going through their ups and downs and challenges and difficulties, but there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. Don't think that it's horrible, it's disappointing, it's gonna be the worst ride of your life if you're losing your vision. It could be the best ride of your life. I'm currently learning that only because I don't have my vision, I'm losing my sight, doesn't mean that life is over. Life is just beginning, but you just have to view it through new lenses, whatever it may be, or whatever you may want to say. But I still enjoy the vision that I still have. For instance, I could still see the sunset. I could still look at outfits, look at different clothing. I could still look at my dog's eyes and think, oh my god, he's so adorable. I could still look at different greenery, scenery, flowers, everything's so amazing. I could still explain that to my boyfriend and just enjoy my life right now. It's all up to you how you view your life. What do you want to do with your life? How do you want to impact people? How are you going to change your perspective, your mood, your attitude with what you have now? That is the most important thing that you could take out of this video. People may say you can't do you can't do this, you can't do that because you have a disability. Well, they don't know because they're looking it through their abled body and their abled body eyes and abled body everything. There is mean people that are gonna stand in your way, but you don't have to let them stand in your way. You just keep moving forward like a freaking bullet train, not letting anybody get in your path. And if they get in your path, well, just go right through them or let the words go right through you, because sometimes we take things too seriously. I think we gotta ignore people that are hurting us and look at more positive things out in life. People love the negative, love drama, but why? Why do you love negative? Why do you love drama so much? Because it's exciting, right? Like, we like watching drama unfold in people's lives, but there's also great times ahead. So look forward for those if you're losing your vision. I know I started negatively with this video, but I promise you that things will get better over time.